is my only real lighting. Oh, because I don't have the money to buy a ring light. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. This channel is a free and open space where I address controversial and taboo topics to normalize the expression of our opinions and our emotions, and to hopefully abolish traditional thinking, because we don't mess with him. We don't mess with traditional, no. Let's just jump straight in. This is completely impromptu, wasn't planned, but it's been on my mind forever. Stay tuned till next week or maybe the week after. I'm gonna have a very special guest on, aka Mama Blizz, my mother, the queen, the goat herself, and we are gonna be talking about some very interesting topics related to coaching and the basketball world, and basically just exposing coaches on their BS. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I want to talk about the world. I mean, like, I'm not really big into astrology at all, but I was watching TikToks and such, and people were saying that we're entering into the age of Aquarius, which means that we're entering into an age of spiritual awakening and like legitimate awakening, and kind of realizing that the world that we were taught is bullshit, right? So I feel like I've been on that level for a minute. And for those who don't understand slang, a minute means a long time. So I've been on that age for a long time. And anytime I try to speak about it in terms of like my conspiracy theories and like the way the school system is set up and capitalism, like all that stuff, whenever I try to talk about it, people think I'm crazy and I'm just some crazy conspiracy theorist. Now people are starting to wake up, which is amazing. The thing I want to focus on is the traditional North American life trajectory, like the path that we're supposed to follow, right? You're supposed to go to school, and then you go to university or college, and you graduate, and then you work a 9-to-5 until you're 60 or 70, and then you retire, and then you can kind of start enjoying life because hopefully you've saved enough by that time and you can live lavish, right? Like, who decided that that was a thing? I don't think no one ever really questions it, and that's what I don't understand, is how people don't question the information that's given to them. It's like you learn something at school and you take it as fate, like this is how things are done, this is how it's supposed to be because I learned that in school. We're starting to realize that the school system is corrupt. It is corruption, okay? We are starting to, especially if you look at our Canadian history and American history especially, oh my gosh, it's so whitewashed. That's not even what I'm trying to talk about right now, but like that should be a key indicator that, you know, what we're learning in school isn't what the real world is like, right? We had a little section about les autochtones and we learned about that, but we have no idea about our history of the native people in our country, the indigenous people in our country, and how they are still being treated to this day. Same thing as in the States. It's like their entire history books are completely whitewashed, and like, yeah, we'll sprinkle in a little bit of slavery, like that happened, but like it's cool now, you know what I mean? So if that's not a key indicator that like maybe we should be questioning the things that we're learning, then I don't know what is. So if that part of, you know, our school system and our upbringing has been skewed, what else has been skewed? Like, who decided that we were supposed to work a 9-to-5 and retire in our 60s, hopefully have enough money saved up to finally start living our lives? No way. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that's not something I ever want to do. One of the most common things that we are told as young men and women in high school and in university is that if you work hard, you're going to be successful. Like, the hardest working people are going to be the most successful in life because hard work directly correlates to success and wealth. Pardon? Jeff Bazos, CEO of Amazon, his net worth is 178 billion US dollars. US! So Canadian, that's like what, 238 billion? The human brain wasn't really meant, in my opinion, to rationalize such ginormous numbers. So when people think like, oh, whatever, he's a billionaire, like, do you really understand how much $1 billion is? I saw this post on Instagram. It said 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 32 years. That's how much $1 billion is. Jeff Bezos is on track to becoming the first trillionaire. Within the next 6 years, by 2026, he's likely going to be the first trillionaire in the world. What are you gonna do with $1 trillion? Okay, anyways, I'm getting off on a Jeff Bezos tangent, but my point is, Jeff Bezos isn't working his butt off 9 to 5 and more every single day to earn his living. Like, it's literally impossible. Jeff Bezos makes his earnings off of the hard work of other people. That's how you become rich. And then he keeps it to himself. That's how you stay rich, right? So it's such a common misconception to say that if you work hard, you're going to be the most successful person in the world. Like, there are so many other barriers. It's depending on who you are, your race, your gender, there are so many obstacles that you have to overcome in order to even be in that top 1%. You have to think about why the system is the way that it is. Why are we taught that we're supposed to, grow up, go to school, graduate, work a 9 to 5, get married, have kids, settle down? Like, why is that the traditional path, right? I think it's because the higher ups want the general population to follow this path, because if people start going against the grain and questioning things and going about things in their own unique and creative ways, then they're gonna end up getting to that top level, right? And all these rich people that want to hoard the wealth, they're gonna have to disperse it now because there's other players in the game. Right now, they're the only players, and we're just all the little puppets. Like, I'm kind of dipping into a bunch of different buckets here because we can get on a tangent about billionaires, we can get on a tangent about the school system, but I feel like they're kind of related and correlated indirectly, because like I said before, the way that the system is set up is so that, if we work hard, we'll get mediocre results, right? The system is set up for us to reach only here, right? There's a ceiling, right? We're only supposed to get up to here, and if you want to get here, that's when you have to go against the grain. It's only the people who create their own path who are gonna get above that ceiling. And we're kind of discouraged from doing that. People always say, follow your dreams. I want to make my dreams come true. And then they get into their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they still haven't achieved their dreams. Why do you think they're called dreams? Because they're not real. They're in your head, and it's a fantasy. That's why they're called dreams. If you want to make your dreams a reality, you can't follow the traditional system, sweetie, because those dreams are going to stay right up here. And it's not that people aren't trying to achieve their dreams. They're just going about it the wrong way. You can't conform to a system that's working against you and expect to achieve your goals. So the purpose of what I'm trying to say in all of this is just wake up. Just open your eyes and question everything. Everything. Question everything. And if it makes sense to you, then go with that. Because if you're just reading an article or you're reading a journal and you're thinking, oh, this is facts, like the scientists said it was true. Sweetie, the science, oh my God, that's a whole other topic. I'm not even gonna get into the medical system and all their racist BS. Just think about what you're reading in the textbooks. Think about what people are telling you in terms of how you should live your life, how you should structure your life, and just question it. And ask the why questions, like, why is this the way that it is? Could it be better? That's it for this video. Like and subscribe. Side note, I decided to start an apparel brand, and it's called Controversial Apparel. I'll put it right here. Blizzy Designs, that's me. So I decided to kind of get into graphic designing, because why not? And yeah, I started an apparel brand, and each one of my designs is related to one of my YouTube videos. And if you go to my Instagram, I'll link it below. My company or brand Instagram has all of the designs displayed on models and everything, so you can see what it looks like. And in the caption, you'll see how each one of the designs is related to each YouTube video that I have, and you can go and click and watch those YouTube videos. And you know, I'm really trying to get people to be comfortable expressing themselves and be comfortable expressing their opinions and their emotions on their chests. On their chests. I ordered some of my stuff, so you'll be able to see it. I will actually be wearing it, but that's the whole point, is to wear your opinions on your chest and to normalize these things that are so taboo, right? So go check it out. I'm gonna link all my websites below. My Instagram, check it out. I have one of my designs right here. It's an acrylic block. As you can see, it says "Black is Beautiful" by you. Yeah, it's an acrylic block. It looks super cool. It's like a little decoration. I have it in my room, and it's honestly a really good reminder, like especially when I'm just feeling crappy about the world. Like I could just look at this and be like, yeah. Anyways, check out my designs. That's the end of this video. It was supposed to be short. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. If you watched till the end, you a real one. Like, you a OG. If you watched to the end, comment below "Black is Beautiful." Because then I know it's real. Then I know you watched to the end, because I'll see how many comments say "Black is Beautiful," and y'all are my real ones. Peace out.